this is Amelia. Today I'm showing my entire doll collection, all of my reborns and other dolls, and pretty much all of my toys and accessories. I have a pretty minimal collection. I'm very selective. Right now I have 4 reborns, and this is not their usual setup. Right now everything has been brought into one place, which is my nook, but I'm gonna film another video that will show how everything is normally set up in different areas in my house. So this is them in their nook. I love this nook so much. It's probably my favorite place in the house. I have this lantern that I built. The walls have all my unused canvases. And then down here, I have my entire collection, all the accessories, pretty much all of my toys, minus my Littlest Pet Shop collection, maybe a few other things. And yeah, once again, I normally don't have all this stuff in this nook. It's usually spread out around my house, but I brought everything over here to show it's kind of overflowing over here. This is my hallway. So I'm just going to give you an overview of all of my things, and then I'll make some other videos more in detail, things like my diaper bag and my clothing collection, and talk more about my dolls individually. I'm going to try to do this quickly. I do not talk very fast actually, so it might be a very long video, but I love long videos. And there have been some dolls that have left over time. Most of my childhood dolls have been like misplaced or given to a different family member. So this is what it's looking like right now. And we're gonna go under this lantern. Scooch over here. I love the view of just this windowsill. It has a natural citrine in it, and I love this. Love it, love it, love it. This is a painting I did of the first house that I lived in when I was a baby, and I have a print of Jaden's work. Let's see if I can shimmy over this stuff here. I have some Bratz kids. I loved these when I was a kid. Bratz were my favorite toy. I had so many of them, and of course now that's one of the things that I lost. I set them aside, but somehow they did not make it with me. I don't know what happened to them. But I love the Bratz kids too, so I just thought I would start rebuilding my collection with them, but I do want to get the older ones too. Love those. This is kind of random, but it's usually sitting in this area. It's just like an old car. This is Mirror. She is a porcelain doll, and this is an older style, but I think that she might be a newer version of that style, but I'm not sure. But I built her body. My mom found her at probably like a thrift shop. So this is Mirror, and I have a few outfits for her that I've made. This is one of them. Over here, I have a children's book that I made just as kind of a stand-in for all the books that I have in my collection, and I didn't want to bring over here. But I do have a lot of children's books of all different ages, and I have children's books that I've made myself. So that's a little stand-in here. Sitting on my baby blanket, I have some sweet babes here. We have this blank doll that has yet to be made. It might be like a look-alike of me. I'm not sure yet. It's sitting with one of these My Little Pony seahorses. Did you guys know that these existed? I did not. Until this is so covered in cat hair, but that's my life. My friend who gave me this said we were looking at different toys, and I realized that this existed, and then I found one at an antique store. And then this sweet girl, I love her. Her name is Bridget Shelf Wisteria. And she is like me. She reminds me of me. My grandma gave me her and gave my sister one that looks like my sister with brown hair. I was born with red hair, so my grandma thought that these looked like us. And my sister still has hers. This is a Corel doll. I also had a Corel baby, which they don't make them as cute as they used to, but maybe my mom still has that baby, I don't know. But she's very sweet, and I didn't really play with her much as a kid. That's why part of her name is Shelf, because she did just sit on the shelf. But now I actually really like her. As a kid, I didn't really, because I just loved baby dolls, and I always wished that I had a baby doll that looked real. And now that I have reborns, I fulfilled that want. But I didn't really like her because she was a weird size. Like, she's really small, but she looks old. So I didn't really like to play with her. I just like to play with baby dolls that didn't have too much hair, or they just looked like normal for their size. But I mean, oh my gosh, now I understand her, and she's so cute and I love her. And then she is with this My Little Pony. I am 23 years old, so maybe you can tell based on the toys that I have, the kind of era that I grew up in. But this is the first toy that I really remember playing with. And this isn't the one that I had, it's one that I found on eBay later on. I don't have that same one anymore. But this is like one of the first memories that I have is playing with this toy. I also had a Fluttershy one that I don't have. But this is my childhood stuffed animal. Again, this is my baby blanket. This is Orange Cat and Rainbow Blanket. Okay, I've got some blocks here. These are a newer kind of block. Over here, we've got a little conversation going. So sweet. Let me see. So of course this is Kit. This is an American Girl doll. And my cat has come to join us. This is Olive. I had a great love for American Girl dolls as a kid, as most of us did. I didn't really love playing with them so much, as I just loved dressing them up and looking at them. So Kit was my siblings. They weren't very interested in it as me and my sister were. So Kit doesn't have as much stuff as my other dolls had. So now I only have Kit. I've sold my other dolls. I had Molly, Felicity, and a lookalike. I always forget that I had her. And then my sister still has Julie. So now I'm just interested in building my Kit collection, even though everything is so expensive now. Some outfits are like $200 to get the outfit now. But I really just want to focus on building up her accessories, then get another one. I don't know why, I'm just like obsessed with collecting the Kit stuff now. But she has this doll. This is a recreation of a doll that I made just like this when I was in like first grade in Girl Scouts. I loved that doll. And then I named this doll Destiny after my friend that I had in elementary school. So this is Ingenuous. This is a gunned rubber face doll from the 50s. And I'm just gonna pull this over here. As you can see, hand painted, like a felt body. Beautiful doll. I love this babe. I'll make a different video kind of talking more about my dolls and their names. But Ingenuous means it sounds like ingenuine, but it's not. Ingenuous means the opposite. It means you're so genuine. You're actually almost naive, like you're childlike to the point where it's so innocent. But I chose to use the word ingenuous because it doesn't sound like it would mean that. It sounds like ingenuine, because I thought it was funny he seems like he's kind of up to no good, but I liked that word because it sounds like it would mean something different, but it actually means like very sincere to the point of, yeah, just like childlike. So that is Ingenuous. Again, it's a 50s gunned rubber face doll. Amazing. And he just kind of watches over the collection. He's kind of like the babysitter. You know, he's always got his eye out for everyone. So over here, move this. This is Frances, of course. Everyone loves her. Everyone knows her. This is the only painted reborn that I have in my collection right now. I have had 2 other reborns that were painted by other artists that I've since sold. That was years ago. And so now all the reborns in my collection will be painted by me. Nuna is the first one in my collection to be painted. So her name is Frances Nuna Whale. Again, I'll make another video talking more in detail about my dolls. They are still in their Valentine's Day outfits, and it's March, so I'm gonna make a changing video. But she is looking at this new thing that I made. It is like a newborn vision board, and I've got a lot of different very symbolic things on there. This is like a close-up of her. She's absolutely gorgeous. I love her so much. And she doesn't have hair yet. She's gonna get painted hair. But she is so stunning. And I got the open-eyed version so that I can just pop this head on and off whenever I want the open eyes, but it hasn't been painted yet. So she can also be an open-eyed baby someday. She's over here with this amazing stuffed animal that I have that has, you know, a similar vibe to the bumblebee. This baby is named Again. So this is a ladybug stuffed animal that has a taxidermied baby lamb, an ethical taxidermy lamb. And of course, its name is Again because it gets to kind of live again in a sense. So there is Again, and it has kind of like a slouchy body, so it has to just kind of lay on something. So there's Again, and we have this. It's not really a passy clip, it's more like a passy necklace, but I love this. So pretty. I don't know what kind of passy this is, but oh, it's a bibs passy. I love these. They're just like super vintage looking. They look so cute. So yeah, I love the way that this vision board looks. And on the other side it has different magazine pictures. And this is the stand-in for my big Littlest Pet Shop collection. I just wanted to show a few of them. But I have a lot. So here's a picture of me as a baby in this chest of things. Over here is Manuela. Oh, I should say, Frances is the Pearl reborn or Realborn Bountiful Baby kit. So she's Pearl kit by Bountiful Baby. Manuela is the Manuela kit by Rafaela Spiandorelli. I just kept the name Manuela because it's so pretty, it suits her really well. So she is Manuela. Can I think of what her actual name is? Huh, I don't know why I can't think of it. Oh, because her name is Eloise Manuela Pose. So Eloise Manuela Pose. And there, again, I should just save this for the other video, but there is a Buddhist chant, Om Mani Padme Hum. And so she's like my Buddha baby. I think Mani Padme. That's what she is. She's a jewel inside of the lotus. But she's over here. Again, her outfit makes no sense. I put these on her temporarily to see if they would fit. They all need to be changed. This is an adorable, I want more things like this. Antique doll that it's losing its coloring from the sun. I ought to just dye it again because I love that yellow coloring. I think this doll's name is Year. That's the name I chose. Year. And usually I give long names to my dolls, but this one's just Year. Like I might give a middle name or even two middle names. But I love that her hand just sits on that. And then I have, this is actually a car seat cover, but it's super cute. It has bunnies on it. And then I have this toy, also has a bunny on it, but this is an old Fisher-Price little fun toy with a mirror. I love this freaking toy. An old rattle. I just find this stuff at this was at an outdoor antique, like twice a year show. This was at an antique mall. This was at a doll show, the Kansas Doll Show. An old bottle, and a pacifier. So there she is. That's Manuela. Over here, I have Cabbage Patch. This is actually my friend's mom's Cabbage Patch. I had a lot of them, and this one thing that somehow was lost along the way. My favorite Cabbage Patch as a kid had red curly hair, and my sister helped me name her. She gave me a million trillion different names, and I did not like any of them, so she started just randomly putting words together, and she said Willbe, like will and be, Willbe. And I was like, that is the most beautiful name I've ever heard. So that being said, over here, we can move over here, I decided to name one of these girls Willbe, and I would be smart if I could actually remember both of their full names, because they each have two middle names. So it's 6 names. I don't know if I can. But this is the, gosh, I always forget the kit name. It's like Giulia, Gianna, I don't know. Vincenza Kit by Vincenza. Forgive me for butchering that, but I love her work so much. I think it's really super important, and of course everyone in the community loves her. So I love these girls. I cannot wait to paint them. They're going to be amazing. They bring me so much joy every day, these faces. Like, the sculpting is immaculate. I mean, what the heck? You can feel that their nails are like sharp. They're amazing. They're in this old Smurf. It's like original, licensed from who knows when, but well, here it says 1982. Super cute Smurf outfit. They can take a modified pacifier, and they have this disappearing milk bottle classic. Love it. So this is see, I can't remember. It's hard to remember their whole name. Let me see. I wrote it on my clipboard. So we saw Eloise, Manuela Pose, Frances Pearl, Nuna Whale. And so over here we have this is Timpani Inkling Willbe. Timpani Inkling Willbe. And this is Constance Russell Cause. So Constance and Timpani, or Willbe and Cause, I call them a lot. But I love these twins so much. So yeah, I used the name Willbe again. And these dolls will have red hair, so it will be like that doll too. Anyways, this is who's in this old, beautiful stroller that has a matching mink that I put on there. And this is Evening Letter Bode. I always struggled with this doll's name, and I still don't like that name, but I think it's probably because the energy that I get from this doll is so powerful, and it's so nameless. And yeah, that's something for another video, but she kind of looks crazy in here because she's got these bird wings, so she looks like she's got wings. We've got this Boyd bear, super cute, an older bottle here, smaller one. I love the size of this baby. This, of course, is Evie by Laura Lee Eagles. I can always recognize Laura Lee Eagles' baby pretty fast because they have this usually birdie mouth. And they're usually pretty sweet and small. I love her size so much. And she's got a belly plate. She's my only doll that has a belly plate. So she's in there. And honestly, guys, she's probably my favorite baby. I don't like to pick favorites, but she's amazing. And I just made this bonnet to match this baby blanket that I made. It's so gorgeous. I just put tassels on the end of it. Love the way that it turned out. This is my diaper bag. It's gonna be a separate video, but this is the diaper bag that my mom used. And so still has like the cloth diaper pins that she had. This is a necklace that my mom had as a kid. So again, that will be a different video, but I've got fun stuff in here. Fun keychains and buttons. Yes. Again, this is Willbe and Cause. They're on this baby scale. An old baby scale. Again, I usually don't keep everything out here, it's just out here for the video. And then over here, we won't go through this in this video, but these are some things that I have. If I'm gonna make a doll and I want to send them home with some things, I have a bag of things there. And then these are the extra blocks. Part of why I really wanted to do this is because I want to condense my stuff and make it make more sense in the boxes that they're in. So hopefully I can get to figure that out. This is a really cool like Hindu Ram Hanuman comic box that I found at an antique store. But this has Mirror's clothes in it, and it also has the Bratz clothes and some other things from my childhood, like this MASH game. And then Kit's box that I have a few different outfits for her. Things are falling in my room, but that might be a different video. But some outfits in there for her. Again, this stuff needs to be put away. I don't have the space for it. But these are all my reborn clothes, and these are clothes for my future kids. So they're not really doll related, but kind of adjacent because they're just like baby stuff, kid stuff. So I just brought them out. But maybe I will show that in a different video. But yeah, this is my entire doll collection and all of my accessories and props and things. I am very minimal, very, very selective with my stuff. This is a very small collection for me, at least, compared to maybe other people. Like I only have one passy clip. That's a pretty good example of kind of how I collect things. It's very selective, and I really like old stuff. I'm kind of trying to figure out when I want to buy something that is an actual antique for an actual baby, or do I want the antique of a doll thing? So do I want a doll stroller, or do I want an actual stroller? Things like that. Because I really love to collect, but I don't like to have too many things. So be very selective. What era do I want? What specific do I want? So I have 4 reborns. I want one more reborn. I know what kid I want, but it's long sold out, so it takes me a long time to find any of them. But yeah, I have 4 reborns, 1 American Girl doll, Corel doll, a couple of different things. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and look closely at my channel. I'm going to be posting changing videos and showing all the clothes that I have. Again, I'm so selective, so everything is so super special to me. Yes, that will show you in detail about all my dolls and what they mean to me and who they are and what they say. And have a good day. Bye.